How many of you wrote into us and told, okay, several of you, a lot of you who wrote in who weren't here. We got a lot of stuff. And we read them all. The summary is that 2019 was a brutal year for us expats in some ways. Major changes in the enforcement of the income requirements, less flexible interpretation of the rules. I was just talking to a guy outside, he came in, he couldn't give the exact address of the friend that he was visiting, and they turned him back at the border because of course the SIM card wouldn't work here until he could find somebody with a phone to get the exact address. Enforcement of the provision of the TM30, where even if you go away from your home for a day, you have to do a report, or where you're going, you have to do a report to the hotel. Exchange rates less favorable, so our money isn't going as far. And of course, the smoke season, the worst that we've seen here in perhaps a decade. And the thing that came across on the comments that seemed to really come from people's hearts was the feeling that the government doesn't want us here anymore. So, a number of people, if you categorize all the comments we got and picking in the stuff from last time, it really falls into about 4 categories. People are either going to stay and do things as they have been doing. They're either going to leave, but for part of the smoke season or for the smoke season, then they're going to come back. They're going to move to a different part of Thailand in order to avoid the smoke. Doesn't take care of the visa stuff. And then some are going to leave Thailand completely. Here's some of the things that people said. The country that most people, if they were going back to their home country, the number 1 country was Australia. Maybe because it's closer than some of the others. For those moving within Thailand, Krabi, Hua Hin, and some areas down near Pattaya. If they're going to another country, what do you think the number 1 choice was?
USA.
Actually, no one wrote in USA. I don't understand. It was Vietnam. And the cities in Vietnam were Da Nang, Da Lat. Somebody wrote in Cat Ba Island. Cat Ba Island. I know that I want to visit it just because the name is so intriguing. But Vietnam was the most mentioned country. The other countries mentioned were, of course, Philippines, Cambodia, but by far Vietnam. There were a couple of very, very interesting choices where they wrote in a lot of information. One was Spain. They have already moved Alicante. Quote, happy to share our experiences. Leaving Chiang Mai was not a decision that we took lightly. We still consider our 10 years in Thailand as the most interesting period of our life. They said, we chose Spain because they have a visa for 5 years, and then it becomes permanent. They have no 90-day reporting. Super clean air. They said the cost of living was actually lower than Chiang Mai. Again, I can't verify it. This is just what somebody wrote in. No restrictions on buying a house, and private health insurance was €250 per month for 2 of them. And their last quote was, enough said, we loved our time in Thailand, but we're happy to be in Spain. Italy, Terravigno. We spent the last 5 months exploring Italy, and we decided on this place. The Italian government put on a 7% maximum tax for 5 years. After a year, they can join the national health plan for €1,100 a year. They said food is about the same price. Healthcare, used cars, 1/3 the cost of Thailand. Clothing, more expensive than Thailand. And they report to immigration 1 year. And they said the important thing to them was the Italians really want them there. And as one person said, the bloom is off the rose of the north. For those staying, some quotes. I can't leave Chiang Mai permanently. I own 2 houses. But I can live in Vietnam or the Philippines part of the year. Da Nang is close to the beach, the mountains, and the golf courses. and new condos are available at reasonable prices, easy long-stay visas. Another quote, my wife and I will stay. We've been here 16 years and it's our home. We don't see neighboring countries as acceptable alternatives. As for the smoke, all we can do is pray action is taken to ease the problem, even though we don't expect short-term solutions. Another said, I really enjoy living in Chiang Mai and will be adopting strategies to make my stay here more enjoyable. Another one said, we love Chiang Mai and plan on staying here indefinitely. During the month of March, we will go through Gossamer. Another, my answer is, we're staying. Why leave a beautiful part of the world? Interestingly, smoke seemed to be a huge determinant factor for many people. Maybe because the visa stuff is fairly new, the TM30 thing has not kicked in completely, but people are very concerned. Virtually everyone mentioned it. But you know, even of all the issues mentioned, virtually everything that happened in 2019, I think every single letter they said they love Chiang Mai and they're sad that they have to leave. And those people that are saying we love Chiang Mai, we don't think we can find any place different, we're staying. Is this understandable? Do you guys agree generally? Yeah. So we as the board are going to talk about, well, what can we do to help in this situation? So we're going to get smoke heavy over the next 2 or 3 months. You know, doctors, we're going to try to bring in people talking about air purifiers for your homes, that kind of stuff. So each, probably over the next, after September, each month we'll probably do that. The reason we're starting it early is if any of you tried to buy air purification equipment in January or February last year, oftentimes the best stuff is sold out. So we want to tell you about it in case you need another one. I know I'm putting a second one into my home. Okay, let me see. Okay, we have 3 or 4 minutes. Anyone have anything they want to say on that? Next, Reese is going to come in and talk about new visa stuff. Any comment or thought, question?
Just a quick question. I remember that last month we concluded that maybe 20% of the expats were leaving. Do you still think that number is about right?
Well, last month we kind of did an informal survey, but again, let me say, the survey is only of the people in the room, not to be projected to Chiang Mai or Thailand or anything else. And it was about, of the people in the room, about 20% were intending to leave over the next year. Any other question or thoughts on this? To me, it just kind of is what it is, and most of us will ride it out. And we do live in a beautiful area, and we do have beautiful food and beautiful things to look at, and nice people around us. Okay, Reese.